Hello, I'm Stephen Cole. The main stories in Al Jazeera. BP has agreed to a $20 billion special claims fund for the Gulf Coast. It also agreed not to pay any more dividends this year. And that follows a meeting between top BP executives and President Obama. The Gulf of Mexico oil disaster is now into its 58th day. Tom Ackerman is on Pensacola Beach in Florida.
Well, as you can see behind me, there's a skimmer boat. That's about the closest it's come to the shore here in Pensacola Beach, Florida. And it's not a good sign because it means that the beaches here have already been washed with oil. There's a beach just a couple of kilometers away from us where the pollution is particularly noticeable. And people here are pretty much resigned to seeing their really sparkling white beach befouled sooner or later, and it's getting to be sooner.
Kyrgyzstan's government is struggling to regain control of the country after almost a week of ethnic clashes. More than 100,000 Uzbeks have fled to Uzbekistan, with tens of thousands more camped on the Kyrgyz side of the border. Hundreds of people are feared dead. But, as Robin Forestier Walker explains, there's still some who refuse to let ethnicity divide them.
On one small street in Osh this evening, perhaps a flicker of hope. Uzbek and Kyrgyz venturing out together to share food and to talk.
It's not the kind of event that you might expect to see during this period of deep uncertainty and fear, but these men have come down to sit together and talk. They're, after all, friends and neighbours and not enemies.
The Israeli Committee of Inquiry set up to investigate the deadly raid on a Gaza-bound aid flotilla has convened for the first time, saying it hopes the investigation will be finished soon. But international pressure for an independent inquiry continues. Thousands of tons of supplies seized by Israel during that raid have now been released. Ayman Mahardin is in Jerusalem.
The United Nations has announced that it has reached an agreement with the Israeli government as well as representatives from the Turkish humanitarian organization to distribute nearly 10,000 tons of aid and construction supplies that were on board the Freedom Flotilla. And
finally, it's undoubtedly the sound of this year's World Cup. But is Vuvuzela here to stay? The plastic horn-like instrument is blaring in stadia across South Africa and the world, and despite complaints from fans and footballers alike, it's become the most downloaded iPhone application. Now some British football clubs are thinking of stocking them in their shops, much to fans and my dismay.
I am all for them in a World Cup in Africa, but no, not here anyway, no. I think they're definitely going to come over. There's not a chance that, we're going to be sitting watching the Premiership next season. You won't hear them, but I can see them getting very, very annoying, to be honest.
They are already. You can watch Al Jazeera online. Go to our website, aljazeera.net/English, and click on the video icon. Well, those are the top stories. I'm Stephen Cole. A goodbye to you.